echiteke vachapanduka.
Mario, udore Mari, washandura marudzi, kusatya Mwari.
Watora matana kufara tichitambura, vakapirira uminduro, echiteke vachapanduka.
Pamsoroje, iano kekedza meno wasetenti sitiripa, takazora mafuta yeshumba. Pamsoroje, iano kekedza meno wasetenti sitiripa, takapinda mudziva nenjuzu. Pamsoroje, oshandisa mazwi akatetepa, mazwi yakanyorovera. Usafunga kunyarara kwedu kisu achikete. Kushandisa mazwi yakatetepa, mazwi yakanyorovera. Kiwe muroi choko zua
Bezera,
bezera. Awu wane wawa kwekura, vechidike vakamiri navo minduro. Choko zua
bezera,
bezera. Awu wane wawa kwekura, vechidike vakamiri navo sununguko. Choko zua
bezera,
bezera. Awu wane wawa kwekura, vechidike vakamiri navo minduro. Choko zua
bezera,
bezera. Awane wakweku vechidike vakamiri narusununguko. Wenu kusita maka gawetu akusikeli keki banda zera. Wenu velu bufuno kungene kaya zera. Diku tempile ngingaibona inkolo leka ay ungenspanga. Tela mundipendule, sekutendi senzeni, masibuyele nikaya. Choko zua
bezera,
bezera. Awuone wawa kwekura, vechidike vakamiri nawo minduro. Choko zua
bezera,
bezera. Awuone wawa kwekura, vechidike vakamiri narusununguko. Choko zua
bezera,
bezera. Awuone wawa kwekura, vechidike vakamiri navo minduro. Choko zua
bezera,
bezera. Awuone wawa kwekura, vechidike vakamiri navo sununguko.
matana kufara tichitambura,
Uneche,
vakapirira uminduro,
uneche,
echiteke vachapanduka.
uneche. Ime vakuruwe, vakuruwe.
Vakapirira uminduro,
Uneche,
echiteke vachapanduka.
iwe uneche. Pindura se. Choko zua
Bezera,
bezera. Awuone wawa kweku, vechidike vakamiri navo minduro. Choko zua
Keep Africa in your hands. Connect to our website for all your news, sports, and cultural updates. channelafrica.co.za. Nighttime radio, just the way you like it. On Channel Africa, where the night comes alive.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not sorry. I like a rainy bobo, you said. Should I try again? But now my heart is still the pain. Oh, come ole coco.
Tiwa Savage alongside Brandy, and that one titled Somebody's Son. Before that, we had Willis Watafi coming in with Jeka Zuva. 11 minutes after 10 p.m. Central African Time. A quick breather, some music, and then we scribe in our diaries.
Across Africa, communities rise with the promise of clean water and clean sanitation. The African Union's 2026 theme calls us to action.
It's about mobilizing real commitments, securing climate-resilient water and sanitation projects, and ensuring that water becomes a driver of sustainable development and prosperity across the continent.
A landmark moment, not only for Africa, but for the global movement for access to safe water for all.
Assuring sustainable water availability for every home, every village, every nation. This is the Africa we want.
Channel Africa, the African perspective.
Be inspired. Stay informed. Channel Africa, the beauty of life. Now available anytime, anywhere with our new app. African Diaries. Weekdays, 10 till midnight. Africa's journeys. They're all on African Diaries.
Western say la campagne tropicana. Me I don't take the marijuana. Don't wanna do body girl Morgana. Onjo omlando for me, moya gbe los go down. Nigga think I give up for me. I done the streets since when them sing on so. Apala no be so see my team them no be feeder. Premier League is not UEFA. Small body my engine bigger gun. Joa when you show do bawa oja desita eno je do rela emi Godzilla Maradona yo loco jela Manuela
It is 17 minutes after 10 p.m. Central Africa time. If you've just joined us, thank you so much for choosing us over the rest. Welcome to it. This is African Diaries. Sheila Ndikumana keeping you company. That was our Shake coming in with Joha. A beautiful one there. And it's now time for us to scribe in our diaries. Dear African Diary, have you ever noticed how when you're already thinking and having a bad day, everything just keeps on going wrong? And when you're in a good mood, somehow the world just feels softer. That's basically the law of attraction, the idea that what you focus on tends to grow. Now, some people swear by affirmations, vision boards, and acting like their dreams have already happened. And others say it's not science and that it's truly unfairly distributed. And essentially, some people harness this energy, and that is where the disparity lies. Now, maybe it's not magic. Maybe it's just a mindset. But I do know this. When I shift my thoughts, I move differently. And somehow, life responds differently too.
The Morning Switch Weekend with the Shy Guy.
I Show Speed, often called Speed, who is a popular American YouTuber and live streamer known for his high-energy personality, loud reactions, and unpredictable humor. He visited Ethiopia, and he was shocked what he found out, actually, when he got to Ethiopia. He got to find out that, they don't use the Gregorian calendar. That is, we are in 2026 right now. And he got to find out they are in 2018.
2018? 2018. Nah, you trolling me. It's 2026. No. It ain't 2026. Wait, hold on. Wait, we in the past? Yeah. Ronaldo is still in Real Madrid. Everything is in the past here.
Oh man, how shocked the Speed was. He went back in time.
Saturday and Sunday mornings belong to the Morning Switch. 3 to 6 a.m. Central African Time.
Stella Longwe. Pamalonje.
Ndiyetu apa tindikatswiri oimba wa dziko la Mozambique ameneyu ali Ricabana. Ndatiuzeni kuti maimba shamba shanji komanso dzina lanu lenileni kuoneka ngati dzina limeneli ndilijatu atapa stage. Dzina lanu kwenikweni ndi ndani komanso maimba shamba shanji?
Ineyo dzina langa lenileni ndine Ricardo Musa Rabana. Chamba chimene ndimaimba ine ndi manganji ndimakonda kwambiri ma tradition zimenezo ndi nyimbo zathu chifukwa kwathu kunoko tili ndi madansi osiyanasiyana a chimizi ndi ineyo poti ndi mnyamata wa chimizi ndi ndimakondanso nyimbo za chimizi.
Ndinu a chimizi? Ndi makondanso nyimbo za chimizi, mapanganso za chimizi. Zosangalatsa kuti mwanena bwera kuti ndinu a chimizi anthu amazibisa anthu amafuna kukhala ndithu a chitauni koma chikhalidwe tu chilibe chitauni alisa ndi chikhalidwe chake alisa ndi zimene amakonda.
Malonje pa nthawi ya 6 koloko kufikira 7 koloko madzulo lowiruka ndi Stella Longwe.
Africa's very own think tank. This is Channel Africa Online. www.channelafrica.co.za.
It is 22 minutes after 10 p.m. Central Africa time. Time for us to recap some of the conversations hosted here on Channel Africa. And we kickstart off with the Rise and Shine team. Now, South Africa is facing growing pressure at provincial level as challenges such as energy insecurity, grid constraints, climate impacts on agriculture, urban waste management, and job losses linked to mining and industrial changes continue to affect communities. Asanda Beta was joined by Turvan Jafta, the CEO of Startup Culture.
We appreciate your time this morning. So, firstly, give us background on the National Clean Tech Innovation Challenge 2026. We understand that it is introducing province-specific challenges. So, with that background, please perhaps also tell us why it's important that it allows for each province a unique expression.
No. Again, Asanda, like you might know, all our provinces are different. They have different nuance, they have different experiences, lived experiences. So in crafting and designing the National Clean Tech Innovation Challenge, we had to look at what is the specific challenges that affects climate change within that specific province.
Keeping things on the move, Palisa Tau and Benjamin Mushatama were joined by superstar from South Africa. She is an R&B singer-songwriter, and she put out Aloe Deluxe via Exodus Records. And she had an opportunity to break down why this particular album was one to look out for. And this, of course, release happening in mid-January.
And when did you find your voice? Was it through family members? And tell us a little bit about how that happened.
I listened to different sounds from my dad's playlist growing up really had a huge impact in the kind of music that I do now, or even me choosing to pursue music as a career. But also all my sisters could sing, so I grew up around people that could, different stuff with their voices, and that really inspired me. So it's always been at the back of my mind that this is something that I really want to do full time.
And then on Africa Update, police in Kenya have charged a recruitment agent accused of tricking young men with promises of jobs in Russia, only for some to end up fighting in Ukraine. Lulu Gabu spoke to our correspondent in Kenya, Alex Kiarari.
Now, what exact charges has the suspect been formally, or is he formally facing? And are prosecutors treating this as human trafficking, labor fraud, or another offense?
Festus Omwamba was arrested on last Wednesday in a border town called Moyale, near the Ethiopian border. And he is actually being charged with the human trafficking offense. But one very interesting aspect of this charge is that the court in which he has been arraigned usually handles terrorism charges. So this tells you that there could be more charges that will be preferred against him. And yesterday's appearance was meant to take a plea, which he sort of pushed back because he wanted to be allowed to pursue the case after posting a bail.
And then lastly, with the Upside team, they looked at Nelson Mandela Bay hosting a festival masterclass on the 2nd of March 2026 at the Tramsways, exploring how festivals shape cities and local economies. The team was joined by Sisutu Sibokwe, who is the managing director of SG Comms and festival curator, as well as Nobesu Turai, who is a facilitator of the masterclass.
Off with you, sister, to the work of SG Comms. I'd love to hear more about your wonderful company.
Thank you so much for having us. Firstly, SG Communications is a through-the-line PR and eventing agency that's based in the beautiful city of Nelson Mandela Bay, Equbeka. We have a footprint in Cape Town and in Johannesburg, but predominantly based here. We cover all things building brands and elevating experiences. So from marketing to communication strategies, all the way to events curation and branding solutions, we are your go-to guys.
For these and more stories, please do head over to www.channelafrica.co.za. You can also check out our YouTube page to watch these conversations podcasted for your convenience. Please head over to the video section on the Channel Africa page. We're going to get into some music, but right after that, we explore the history of one of the oldest surviving bar and grills in Johannesburg. This is a restaurant, a beautiful one dubbed Radium Beer Hall. And the inception point begins in 1929. Can you believe it?
From Cape to Cairo, every beat tells a story. It's African Diaries on Channel Africa.
It is 33 minutes after 10 p.m. Central Africa time. In actual fact, just gone 34 over there. A beautiful one coming through by Sam Deep, that one titled Sheila, alongside Nia Pearl, Bontle, as well as Mano. It is time for us to get into our very first conversation. Thank you so much for choosing us over the rest. This is Channel Africa, where we bring you that African perspective. I'm excited. So what I'm going to do is urge you to call your friends, okay? So tell your friends to tell their friends to find us on DSTV's 802. If not, 628 on OpenView HD. We are also available on our app. You heard right. We're in the mix with those apps and things, okay? Head over to your app store, look for Channel Africa, and you should be able to register promptly and then stream us live via that platform. If not, on our website, www.channelafrica.co.za. Now, tonight we step into a space where walls don't just hold up a roof, they hold up history. Now, on the corner of Louis Botha and 9th Street stands a cultural icon that has not only poured more than drinks, it has poured stories, resistance, rhythm, and community into Johannesburg for nearly a century. From its beginnings as a tea room in 1929 to a secret shebeen defying segregation laws to becoming a global jazz destination, the legacy of Radium Beer Hall is not just a bar, it's a living heritage site. And helping keep that legacy alive is marketing entrepreneur and entertainment manager Andy Darlington. Andy, welcome to the show. Let's talk all things history.
Anytime you like. Yes, thanks for having me. It's great to be here.
So, Andy, when you walk into the Radium for the first time, when you did in actual fact, when you stepped into those four walls for the first time, what did you think of the place? What did you feel? What was the essence that you had gotten?
Well, to be honest with you, I think it's, as you said, I think it's the history, and also the fact that it's like a heritage site. It's like an institution. People from all over the world come to the Radium Beer Hall. I mean, it's, as you said, it's nearly 100 years old, from 1929. It's recognized one of the best live music venues in Johannesburg, if not in South Africa. It's had, as you said, it was originally a tea room way back when. It's had 3 different owners over the years. The last owner, who passed away a few years ago, was Manny Caballera. He had it for nearly 40 years, and he was like an icon in his own right. And it's just an amazing place. I mean, people might go live overseas for, say, 15 years or so, and they'll come back and say, they walk in the Radium and say, nothing's changed, which I think is part of the essence of the Radium Beer Hall. You can't move the Radium Beer Hall. You can't have a Radium Beer Hall in Knysna or in Durban or somewhere. The Radium at Orange Grove is the Radium. Everyone knows it. It's a great place. And I think there's nothing like it, to be honest with you. It's just a great, great place.
Andy, for those who don't have a context, a feel of what they can expect should they come to the Radium, describe it to us.
Well, it's a Portuguese restaurant. Obviously caters for all types of food. The food's great. The people come for the food, whether it's espetada, prawns, whatever. On the music side, and not just music, sport as well. I mean, people come there to watch a lot of sport on TV, and the place is just like unique in a way. It's got traditional high ceilings, that sort of stuff. It's got fans. It's just amazing. When Manny first took it over, it didn't have the stage that it's got now. It's got a wonderful stage there. There used to be like a little railings in the bar area where there was like a guy played piano and that sort of stuff. There's a legendary bar there. The bar itself, the actual bar itself is over 100 years old. It is the oldest bar restaurant in business in Johannesburg. And I don't know if you know, but a lot of different TV ads have been shot there. All the Barry Hilton Savannah adverts were shot there. Recently, they shot 2 new liquor adverts at the beer hall. A lot of people use it for shoots for like bands, videos, that sort of stuff, or photographic shoots. And a lot of well-known people have been there over the years. People like Richard Branson, Bob Geldof, a lot of well-known South African politicians. It's a unique place. You've got to go there to actually experience it.
Absolutely, Andy. I want to go back in time, right? So during the 1922 rebellion, speeches were delivered from that very bar you just spoke of, right? I think a fiercely known activist went by the name Pick Handle Mary. What does it mean to manage a space where we've seen history kind of evolve in that space? I mean, you want to kind of keep things as they are, but also make sure that it's preserved well and also modernized to suit the context of the time, no?
Yes, there was at one stage Radium. I don't think they have it at the moment, but they had their own wine called Pick Handle Red Wine, which was quite unique. You could only get it at the Radium. You know?
Yeah.
So that's quite unique in its own way. I'm just trying to think of other things. As far as I heard you in your introduction, you mentioned it was one of the very first multiracial bars in Johannesburg. And I once said to an American guy came and asked me, how come people of color could get in there in the apartheid time, you know? And I asked Manny, the owner, and I thought maybe they kind of sneak people in through the back. And he said, no, we had a deal with the cops. So nothing's changed, you know. Now we bribe the cops on the roads, you know, to get away from fines and things.
Yeah, sure. Let's talk about your work there, right? In terms of just creating a vision for the space. What goes into such planning? And I'm saying this because you're not only tasked with keeping this space alive with possibilities, but also making sure that the heritage is shared with everybody who comes into context.
Well, my main function is I'm involved with booking bands for the place. Over nearly 18 years, I've done over 800 shows in that time. But not just on the music side, also, say, for example, when the Springboks play at Ellis Park is not far away from the Radium. So when the Springboks play at Ellis Park, say if they're playing against All Blacks, which is happening on the 22nd of August this year, the Radium is fully booked for lunch. People come for lunch before they go to the game. And we'll start marketing that probably in July, early July. And invariably, it's booked out for lunch upstairs. There's an upstairs deck as well. So upstairs and downstairs is fully booked for lunch before people go to the game. And then invariably, they come back to the Radium afterwards. Also, on the 4th of July, there's a game against England at Ellis Park. So it's not just as far as the music and comedy and stuff is concerned, but as far as the music is concerned, it's recognized, as I said earlier on, one of the best live music venues in Johannesburg. We have top acts there, people like Dan Patlansky, Art Matthews, Jasper Dan, Jesse Clegg, Clout, Cindy Alter, the late Pete Boyd, the late Brian Finch, the late Steve Fattar played there often, Potts Muhammad, Super Hot Sticks Mabusa. It's just endless. Neil Solomon, Cindy Alter, Clout, Vonderboom, And then what I'll do is I would book the band, and then 2 or 3 weeks in advance, we'll put posters up, and I'll start using social media to promote it. People book through me, and then what happens is on the day I do a sound check with the band, and then we set the restaurant. We reset the restaurant so that nobody sits with their backs towards a stage, so everyone can see the band, everything like that. And they come maybe an hour before the show. They have dinner and that sort of stuff. As far as comedy is concerned, Barry Hilton, the comedian, he rates the Radium Beer Hall as the best comedy venue in Johannesburg because of the height of the stage and the intimacy of the audience. We can sit about 85 people in the restaurant, and then another, say, 20 odd in the bar area. And so we have different comedians on again, but mainly it's like music, Saturday evenings. And then on the last Sunday of every month, we have a jazz lunchtime affair, We started doing more Sunday lunchtimes. I'll tell you why. Because a lot of people like to get home before it gets dark. So we do start from 1 o'clock to say 3:30, 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock. In fact, this coming Sunday, we've got Danny DeVette. Danny, a well-known drummer, he's moving out of Joburg, going to live in Natal. Got a farewell acoustic concert with him. And we had a very successful one with the Black Cat Bones last year, with Robin Ord last year. So those are something new we're doing on Sunday afternoons. And then we use Facebook and get them interviewed on the radio and that sort of stuff to get the bands known that they're playing at the Radium.
The voice there of Andy Darlington, who is a marketing entrepreneur and entertainment manager. And he does all this work at this establishment that we are talking about tonight. The Radium is the focal point for the evening. A place, a space that not only serves people and drinks, but also serves history in such a beautiful way. 43 minutes after 10 p.m. Central African time. A quick breather. Then we get back and we wrap up conversation with Andy.
Je, una jambo lolote akilini mwako? Je, una shauku kuhusu masuala muhimu? Na je, una maoni ambayo unataka yasikike? Kweli, hili jukwaa ni la kwako. Piga simu au tuandikie kwenda WhatsApp namba alama ya kujumulisha 2760552594 na tutakupigia simu.
Mtangazaji wa habari zetu za Afrika Kusini mjini Johannesburg.
Hivyo unaweza kuwa mshirika kwenye matangazo yetu. Sio mazungumzo tu, ni fursa yako ya kuchangia maoni yako na kushirikiana na jumuiya ya wasikilizaji wanaotamani mtazamo wako. Tufuate kwenye mitandao ya kijamii. Tembelea tovuti yetu www.channelafrica.co.za na uwe tayari kushiriki na kuchangia maoni yako kwenye Channel Africa. Channel Africa, mtazamo wa Kiafrika.
Africa, voici Abedi.
Oui, c'est moi.
Abedi est un passionné de musique dans l'âme. Il a un goût pour toutes sortes de musique et passe ses journées à écouter Channel Africa.
J'aime beaucoup la musique africaine.
Ok. Devinez quoi? Channel Africa veut aider Abedi et les mélomanes du monde entier à découvrir encore plus de musique incroyable. C'est pourquoi Channel Africa appelle les artistes africains à soumettre leur musique. Chers artistes, n'oubliez pas de nous fournir toutes vos informations pertinentes à l'email adresse musique@channelafrica.co.za. Les soumissions sont votre chance d'être entendues, mais elles ne garantissent pas une playlist. Toutes les soumissions seront soigneusement examinées pour voir si elles répondent aux exigences de notre station. Channel Africa, la perspective africaine.
Africa's voices, Africa's journeys, they're all on African Diaries.
15 minutes before 11 p.m. Central Africa time. We are still in conversation with marketing entrepreneur and entertainment manager Andy Darlington joining us this evening. And we're talking all things the Radium Beer Hall, celebrating quite an extensive mileage when it comes to serving people with heritage culture, resistance, if anything. I absolutely love that. Rhythm is also something that I am proud to be exploring with Andy. Andy, speaking about rhythm, I noticed that a lot of the artists you mentioned are jazz artists. Is that the identity of the restaurant?
No, those artists I mentioned are not jazz musicians. Jazz is only really on the last Sunday of every month. It's a band called the Free Bop Jazz Band. 8 musicians. They're all, top professional musicians. Years ago, we used to have also the last Sunday of the month, long before COVID, we used to have like 19 musicians on stage the last Sunday of every month playing jazz. And it was a totally different crowd come. They'd be queuing outside. We opened 11 o'clock on a Sunday. They'd be queuing up outside. Now it's cut down. The same guy, John Davis, who actually led the band then, leads this band now, together with a guy called Dan Selsek. And we started about 2 years ago, and it's getting very popular. But the other artists are not jazz musicians. They're more like, it's all variety, from pop, rock, acoustic, folk, that sort of stuff, But jazz, the last Sunday every month. But I just remember there's another thing I wanted to tell you. In 2010, with the Soccer World Cup, we were very, very busy, and it was quite amazing. At one stage, I don't know if you remember, America were playing in Johannesburg. I think they were playing at Ellis Park. And we got a call. We got a call from an American lady. She wanted to bring 50 people to Radium before the game. Well, then she must have spread the word around to various Americans living in South Africa. Suddenly, the Radium was packed with Americans, upstairs, downstairs. We couldn't move. They were it was insane. And it was quite a vibe. And they had a guy painting like stars and stripes on people's American flag on people's cheeks. They had some song they sang. And at one stage, there was a bottle store across the road. And this guy, he came in there with on his head, like a big, 24 Castle lagers in his hand. I said, where are you going with those? He said, no, they're actually for the bus. I said, well, the bus is outside, but I didn't mind because it was so busy. I didn't mind them bringing in their own drinks. Wow. Anyway, then another thing happened. Germany were apparently based in Rustenburg, and I get a call from some lady in Rustenburg. You know how the different groups were playing in different, they'd do this round robin games in different towns, and Germany were based in Rustenburg. So this lady phoned me and said, there's 2 German couples. They're flying back to Germany in 2 days' time. They've got to come to the Radium before they leave South Africa. I said, okay, I'll meet them there. So the next morning I meet them. it was hysterical. Like it was a weekday about 11 o'clock in the morning. This guy walked in with a Deutschland, on the front of his shirt. He walked in, he put his hands up with the radium. It was amazing. And he was just so pleased to come to the radium. And they sat at a table in the bar area. I'm not kidding. They had a starter each, different starter, and they shared it. Then they had a different main course. They shared a piece, and now they could happy because we're on an international website, so they'd seen the radium on the website. They had to come to the radium. Now they were happy because they also was some promotional thing, some liquor thing where they won a penknife. Now they were happy because now they could go back to Germany happy because they'd been to the Radium Beer Hall.
Absolutely. Andy, for those who are looking forward to treating themselves to a meal or two or even some drinks at the Radium, what do you have coming up? I know you said that this Sunday you've got a luncheon going on. What else is coming up in the next week?
Yeah, we got that. And then at the end of the March, we've got a band called Satellite 79 playing. They're great. They play about 2 or 3 times a year at the Radium. And then, as I said, we've got those rugby events happening in July and August. But basically, we try and get as many. I don't do a lot of work in January, bands in January, because a lot of people are still paying off their credit card from Christmas. People don't have any money, and schools go back, that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So, but usually every Saturday we have something lined up. Every Saturday night we have music and stuff.
Lovely. We cannot wait to join you on that front, Andy. Thank you so much for joining us this evening.
No, it's been a pleasure and great talking to you, and thank you very much for contacting me.
The voice there of marketing entrepreneur and entertainment manager Andy Darlington, and we were talking all things the Radium Beer Hall, an experience, a sight for sore eyes, history, culture, heritage, food, drinks, you name it, and you'll find it there. This is at the corner of Louis Botha and 9th Street in Johannesburg. It is 10 minutes before 11 p.m. Central Africa time.
Ritmos e cultura. Com Jacob Tivani.
Meus ouvintes do Ritmos e Cultura, hoje em linha com uma das grandezas da música moçambicana, porque não? Ele que é um dos kings da marrabenta, uma bermuda in the building.
É um prazer enorme estar a fazer parte deste programa. Deixe-me só saudar. Boa tarde a todos os ouvintes que me ouvem neste preciso momento. Meu nome é Uma Bermuda, de Alau Fanelo Estarapo, Gás de Água da Canhela é Mabiscato. Eu vou saudar de uma maneira diferente. Ah, titavuya mwanango, tiduma tifika giane. Ah, titavuya mwanango, tiduma tifika giane. Ani motivelwa baba yena otiva mina haikonama. Ani motivelwa nona yena otiva wahimbo wadwa. Cá estou eu, irmão, para conversarmos, para falarmos um pouco de tudo. Estou aqui, estou aberto. Eu estou muito feliz porque é a primeira vez que eu falo nesta rádio, falo para os ouvintes, então estou muito feliz.
Ritmos e cultura com Jacob Tivani. Todos os domingos, das 20 às 21 horas.
Africa Speaks on African Diaries with Sheila Ndikumana.
Tonzungaira, that one titled that by Hope Masike, taking us to the southern region of our beautiful African continent, a live rendition dubbed Hondo. It is a few seconds before top of the hour. If you've just joined us, welcome to African Diaries. Sheila Ndikumana keeping you company this Friday. And I can tell you that the energy in the building is very activated. I hope you are activated as well. For very many, in actual fact, for most of the peeps, it is end of the month. So what are you getting up to is my question. Listen, it is top of the new hour. Let's get into it.
Conversations that touch the heart and inspire change. Here on African Diaries, only on Channel Africa. Join us on www.channelafrica.co.za.
Top of the new hour, 11 p.m. Central African time. Hello to you and yours. Welcome to African Diaries, exclusive to Channel Africa. Do find us on DSTV's 802, if not on our website, okay? www.channelafrica.co.za. This evening and in this hour, we speak to a producer, a sound engineer, a DJ with over 15 years of award-winning experience, one who has produced very many beautiful songs, but also inspired by legends like Billy Withers, Randy Crawford, and Stevie Wonder. And these are the pioneers that shaped DJ Ed Soul's music. He will be joining us in studio, but also bringing us a mix because we're here for that. Okay, if you want to send through your questions, if you want to have a song request, let's see if we can slide those in as well. Find us on WhatsApp +278 3288 6684.
Stay tuned to Channel Africa. Stream us on our new and updated website, channelafrica.co.za. African Diaries, weekdays, 10 till midnight.
Sivulele, ingasivaleli ngaphandle. Nathi sifuna ukuphila i-soft life. Konko. Sivulele, ingasivaleli ngaphandle. Nathi sifuna ukuphila i-soft life. Konko. Sivulele, ingasivaleli ngaphandle. Nathi sifuna ukuphila i-soft life. Konko. Sivulele, ingasivaleli ngaphandle. Nathi sifuna ukuphila i-soft life. Masihlale phansi sicobelelane ngolwazi esinalo. Silekelelane, kumele impilo ibe njalo. Oh please. Uma kufeswa, ngicela ungikhumbule now. Oh please. Makujatshulwa ngibize ngijabule nami. Ngifisa ukuphila impilo engcono. Ngivulele, ngicela ungivulele. Konko. Sivulele, ingasivaleli ngaphandle. Nathi sifuna ukuphila i-soft life. Konko. Sivulele, ingasivaleli ngaphandle. Nathi sifuna ukuphila i-soft life. Konko. Sivulele, ingasivaleli ngaphandle. Nathi sifuna ukuphila i-soft life. Konko. Sivulele, ingasivaleli ngiphathe man hey uma nilibangise kwanhliziyo ngise bathi ubumnandi abupheli ngicela ningiphathe man hey uma nishawa umoya ningabi nonyamakholwa wow sawoza mngani sibonge impilo kulesi sikhathi sitshele tule njengamathole ungancishi nice life wow sawoza mngani sibonge impilo kulesi sikhathi sitshele tule njengamathole ungancishi nice life kon sivulele ingasivaleli ngaphandle nathi sifuna ukuphila soft life kon sivulele ingasivaleli ngaphandle nathi sifuna ukuphila soft life kon sivulele ingasivaleli ngaphandle nathi sifuna ukuphila soft life kon sivulele ingasivaleli ngaphandle nathi sifuna ukuphila soft life
The story that moves the continent. It's on African Diaries on Channel Africa.
Hello, with everybody for you. Body just shake bello. What you so fun tell bello. Deliver like I get bello. Them say I dey go sell out. Them say I dey go sell out. Espiritu Fortuna, I go make you Joe Dada. Say you get the power. Sweetie passy, amala ketu. Shinji kakawa. Jesu Christi lobawa. Got them falling yakata. You know I see sabi girl they do. Sabi, oh, sabi, only reason why them they call me Oloni. While you be fin, I'm still leading, kill anything. I know fitness. You know go fit in my shoes. High fashion, Jimmy choose. Wanna sip some gin and juice tomorrow? It's me, okay, Fortuna. I go make you Joe Dada. Say you get the power. Sweetie passy, amala ketu. Shinji kagawa. Jesu Christi lobawa. But them falling yakata. You know I see sabi girl they do. Hey, sabi, oh, sabi, oh, sabi, oh, sabi.
It is 9 minutes after 11 p.m. Central Africa time. Area Star coming in that one titled Stability. Before that, we had Nomfundo Mo with Soft Life. Welcome to the second hour of African Diaries. In just a moment, we will be speaking to Ed Soul. This, of course, being our artist and our DJ for the evening. He brings through a cluster of music in that mix, but also we'll sit down with Mr. Edgar just to get to know his mind better, right? Get to know his experiences, his influences. I knew that Louis Vega and Vinny Da Vinci are some of the individuals that have greatly inspired him in terms of house music, but I also know that he picks up a lot of music from R&B, jazz, gospel, you name it. He is scribing it down and, of course, helping him navigate this music terrain. So that's a conversation that comes your way, and then we get that weekend started with that mix in just a short bit. I'd love to hear from you this evening. What are you getting up to tonight, end of the month? +27 83288 6684.
Stella Longwe pamalonje
ndiyetu apa tindikatswiri oyimba wa dziko la Mozambique ameneyu amene ali Rikabana. Ndatiuzeni kuti mayimba ashamba shanji komanso dzina lanu lenileni kuoneka ngati dzina limeneli ndilijatu atapa stage. Dzina lanu kwenikweni ndi ndani komanso mayimba ashamba shanji?
Ineyo dzina langa lenileni ndine Ricardo Musa Rabana. Chamba chimene ndimayimba ine ndimanganji ndimakonda kwambiri ma tradition. Zimenezo ndi nyimbo zathu chifukwa kwathu kunoko tili ndi madansi osiyana-siyana achimizi. Ndi ineyo poti ndi mnyamata wa chimizi ndi ndimakondanso nyimbo za chimizi.
Ndinu achimizi? Ndi makondanso nyimbo za chimizi, mapangaso za chimizi. Zosangalatsa kuti mwanena poyera kuti ndinu achimizi. Anthu amazibisa, anthu amafuna kukhala ndithu achitauni. Koma chikhalidwe chilibe chitauni, alisa ndi chikhalidwe chake, alisa ndi zimene amakonda.
malonje pa nthawi ya 6 koloko kufikira 7 koloko madzulo lowiruka ndi Stella Longwe.
Conversations are happening, and Channel Africa is at the heart of them. We tell the African story with clarity, pride, and purpose, reaching audiences that matter to your brand. Partner with us and connect your business with listeners across borders in multiple languages and markets. For partnership opportunities, sponsorship, or sales, email us at partnership@channelafrica.co.za. Channel Africa, the African perspective. Africa's voices, Africa's journeys. They're all on African Diaries. African Diaries, weekdays, 10 till midnight.
It is 12 minutes after 11 p.m. Central Africa time. It's time for us to get into our next conversation with DJ Ed Soul. Now, from bedrooms filled with soul, with R&B, with jazz, with gospel, to global dance floors vibrating to deep soulful house. Tonight, we sit with a sonic architect. He's a DJ, a producer, a sound engineer with over 15 years of award-winning experience. A man who understands that house music isn't just about beats. It's about feeling. Mr. Edgar.
Yes.
How are you doing this evening?
I'm good. Nice intro. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you so much for joining us. I know that you're going to be spinning in just a short bit. Before we get into that, let's talk about Change the World.
Change the World, man. It's a song that myself and Newtown Soul released, I think, about 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And it just recently actually got revisited. So what I did was a producer from France by the name of Manu had picked up the record, and he actually enjoyed it and asked if he could actually jump on the song. And he's actually one of the guys that I look up to and also inspire me.
Oh, wow.
This music thing. So it was very, very like an honor for me to have a guy like Manu pick up my record. So the song is about just like changing. It's in the name, like change the world, people uniting more, coming together to make a difference together than individually. So
Sure.
That's basically change the world in a nutshell. Yeah.
Sure. Talk to me about DJs releasing music.
Yes.
Do you get comfortable with that state? I've noticed that a lot of DJs are comfortable, like sort of maneuvering other people's sounds. At what point, what's the tipping point for a DJ to say that I want to make my own music at this stage?
I think for me, it's maybe expanding a bit more in terms of what you do, because you can only DJ for so many years, and it can only take you so far, you know. So I think if you start releasing music and tap into, doing music, kind of like expands your brand a bit more. Instead of people dancing or enjoying your set with other people's music, you get to even play your own, within your own set. So I think it broadens the brand and you kind of expands it a bit more.
Sure.
Yeah.
And how do you think your award-winning experience, I mean, come on now, in sound engineering influences your music?
I'd say attention to detail. I pay a lot of attention to detail. I sometimes not pinch myself, but I hate the fact that, I'm a perfectionist to a certain point because of those kind of things. The quality for me is very, very important than quantity.
Yeah.
I think it influences my music in that way. I always want to make sure that the finished product that a listener or consumer hears is to its best of quality,
Sure.
Whether it's the mixing process or the mastering process, or just, the arrangement of the song itself. I just want to make sure that by the time it hits your ear, it's something that you definitely enjoy. And I always believe that once people, a person hears a song, or once the song is out there, there's nothing you can do as a consumer to take it back and go, let me go fix it. You know? So rather take your time. In making sure that whatever the listener hears or gets is of quality.
Sure.
Yeah.
Speaking about quality, quantity, releasing music, we see that AI is coming to the front. Right? I want us to do something very quickly, very nicely. So we have a song loaded on the system, right? It's by Rea Gaupane, and it's titled Suka.
Yeah, I've heard the song. Yeah.
Let's listen to it together. I have questions. Shall we do that?
Okay, I hope Ria's not listening.
Let's get into the song. That is Rea Gaupane, and that one is titled Shuka. And I want DJ Ed Soul, who's in the building, a perfectionist, okay? It's that award-winning that's making me ask you all these questions. Do you understand?
That's Mara Sheila.
Yeah, no, we have to poke the bear. What do you think of that song? Completely AI.
I think it's actually a good song. It's like the mixing, mastering, AI. Obviously, you have to prompt it, but the quality of the song itself is quite good.
Yeah.
Out of 10, I'd give it like a good 8 or 9. Like, it's a very good song.
8 or 9.
It's a good song. It's a good. AI did the thing. It did the thing there.
And would you step into that place where you learn to prompt AI more than sit there and mix and master yourself?
Yeah, well, I have to. I think maybe find a way where the two worlds kind of like merge. Maybe explore more in terms of how I can use it into my world. I think it's something that I definitely would like to explore in the future.
What's the one thing that you cringe when you think of AI and music? The thing that makes you cringe, like literally your skin is crawling.
I'd say the possibility of it sounding repetitive. Yeah, because remember it grabs from wherever. You know? So even this song, I think there was a a clip that I saw online that it kind of sounded like some other song that was released somewhere, or there were like similarities of another song that was released, a piano song that was actually released. So I think for it not to have that realness or, you know, certain nuances in the music of it sounding real. So, you know, you can hear that the drum pattern was taken from another song, or maybe like the chord progression was stolen from this, you know, to put together obviously your idea.
Yeah.
So I'd say the one scare is that, you know, or the thing that makes me cringe a bit is, you know, are we gonna hear 10 songs that almost sound the same or similar? You know, yeah.
You know what? I've got commentary on that, but I'll leave it there for now. I'll leave it there for now. Apart from the mix that's coming up, what can we expect from Etso?
Currently, I've got a song that's out. We spoke about in the beginning. Remixes Change the World. It's out right now. You can stream it on all digital streaming platforms. Remixes by Manu, June Jazzin, Team A Deep, Nasty Groove, and an international producer from London called Where's Why Not. So you can check that out right now currently. And then in the future, more music, man. I'm currently working on music at the moment. So I'm planning on dropping a bit more music this year. And I'm also in the curation of event space. There's an event that I do once a year. So that also is something that is in a pipeline that's also brewing as well.
Sure.
Yeah.
And on the mix that's coming up in just a short bit, what can we expect?
A lot of what you know, which is something that I've released. The songs that I've released last year, the track that I did with Max Hoba, amazing artist, Wanda Baloy, as well, will be in the mix, and Harrison Crump, a legendary DJ, producer as well, that I worked with last year. So you can expect some of that in the mix. And maybe I'll drop one song that I am still kind of
song.
Yeah, it's like 20 minutes. House music is long. So you get to play with my 3 songs in 20 minutes. Like, well, you kind of try squeezing a bit more, but you know, you don't want to mess up the whole mix. So, but yeah, you can expect to hear stuff like that in the mix, yeah.
All right, the voice there of Etso, who will be taking over in just a short bit, 21 minutes after 11 p.m. Central Africa time.
Ritmos e Cultura, com Jacob Tivani.
Meus ouvintes do Ritmos e Cultura, hoje em linha com uma das grandezas da música moçambicana, porque não? Ele que é um dos kings da marrabenta, uma bermuda in the building.
É um prazer enorme estar a fazer parte deste programa. Deixe-me só saudar. Boa tarde a todos os ouvintes que me ouvem neste preciso momento. Meu nome é Uma Bermuda, de Alau Fanelo Estarapo, Gajo Aguda Canhela é Mabiscato. Eu vou saudar de uma maneira diferente. Tita Buia, Manango, Tiduma Tifika Guiane. Tita Buia, Manango, Tiduma Tifika Guiane. Ani motive lo ababa yena otiva mina haikonama. Ani motive lo anona yena otiva wahimbo watwa. Cá estou eu, irmão, para conversarmos, para falarmos um pouco de tudo. Estou aqui, estou aberto. Eu estou muito feliz porque é a primeira vez que eu falo nesta rádio, falo para os ouvintes, então estou muito feliz.
Ritmos e Cultura com Jacob Tivani. Todos os domingos, das 20 às 21 horas.
The sound of Africa is evolving. Experience our new mobile app. Free to download, free to connect. African Diaries, weekdays, 10 till midnight.
23 minutes after 11 p.m. Central Africa time. In the background, he will be simmering in just a bit. There will be Ed Soul, the DJ, coming through, giving us a beautiful mix that will keep us company for the next 20 minutes odd. I would love to hear from you this evening. What are you getting up to this Friday? +2783 288 6684. Now, from performing at Miami Winter Music Conference to having his music pressed on vinyl by DJ Spinner. His journey is one of consistency, craft, and calling, and he brings it tonight through music. Let's get into some of the music. In actual fact, a mix there by DJ Ed Soul.
African Diaries, weekdays, 10 till midnight.
broke my heart, yeah. From the start, yeah. You make me feel so down, oh, like a cloud, yeah. You, and you make me feel so
Diaries, weekdays, 10 till midnight.
It is 51 minutes after 11 p.m. Central Africa time. Moreover, 9 minutes before the show comes to an end. Morris Touch is joining us all the way from Bulawayo, Zimbabwe. Good, sir. Hello. How are you doing?
Happy Friday to you.
Absolutely, Morris. You're hearing some DJ music in the background. That is DJ Ed Soul. I know that you keep the music train moving. Tell us what we can expect.
Okay, we've got, talking of a DJ mix and the DJ going live, we've got a mix as well coming through at 1:30 o'clock, and another one will drop at 2:30. It's weekend and we make the most out of it. We are going to be sharing with you the very best of African music from one point of the continent to another. It's something to look forward to. We are just coming to the close of yet another month. It's the 28th. It will soon be the 28th day of the second month, the year being 2026, the last day of February, and few hours time it will be March. So we can't wait, man. We need to celebrate each day as it comes and goes.
Absolutely, Morris. We cannot wait for you to take over. For now, though, I must say thank you to the team on digital. We had Elaine Vengani alongside Sebenzile The Noise, Mr. Msindo. And then on technical, we had Tumelo Mokoena. On production, Kitty Petla. In the background, DJ Ed Soul. The name is Sheila Ndikumana. And until we meet again, have yourselves a splendid weekend. Cheers.
African Diaries, weekdays, 10 till midnight.
it that time spent grieving, stuck in longing, an indication. Time spent building, living, loving, it's alright. You're a lesson, I'm a lesson in the patience of the mysterious kind. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. You're a lesson, I'm a lesson in the patience of the mysterious kind. It's alright. You're a blessing, I'm a blessing of the mysterious kind. Seasons will remind us that it's alright. Could it be that in this vortex, it's your heart that called mine and clinged in time? Could it be that we're suspended, slaves to memory, at the mercy of time? It's alright. Could it be that at the mercy of time? Please don't tell me, no, don't tell me that we destined to be, just destined to be, that we destined to be. Please don't tell me, no, don't tell me that we destined to be, just destined to be, that we destined to be. Please don't tell me, no, don't tell me that we destined to be,